on my team.
Really?
I have Julian Edelman and Josh Gordon. I stockpiled problematic Patriots receivers, and thank you, actually. That's a helpful tip. We have a number. Today's number is 0. That's how many regular season games Jimmy Butler plans to miss while demanding his trade out of Minnesota. But was it the right play by Jimmy Butler?
He ain't playing no regular season games with them. Like, I don't care what he says right now. If you're not there right now, why do I think you're going to show up after camp? Like, whatever problems you think would come from you being there right now, what do you think those problems are going to be there if you're there for the regular season? He's not going to be there. I'm just amazed that Thibodeau has managed to go this long without doing what he has to do.
Right. This is the face of a man who knows he is not handing his ligaments to Tom Thibodeau again. Tom Thibodeau, Bo. He doesn't want to trade Jimmy Butler, and he wants to win right now. So if we're thinking about Jimmy Butler, or he's thinking about himself as any sort of car, Tom Thibodeau isn't going to treat him like a Ferrari that a valet is parking, taking care of it for you while you're gone. This is demolition derby. Tom Thibodeau will use you. He will put mileage on that vehicle, and that's not what this dude wants, even if his wrist is still a thing or not.
Here's my other thing. What does Tom Thibodeau think he's about to win right now? Like, I know he wants to win something. Like, what exactly is it that he is trying to win? I don't have an answer for that question, but I am stunned that this is still going on.
Tom Thibodeau wants to win the Derby to remain the guy with a job.
Yeah, that's what he wants. But I feel like to be the guy with the job, your best chance at keeping that job is to do what your boss told you to do and trade him.
If your boss wants to get rid of the guy who he knows doesn't want to be there, just go ahead and do it, even if it is a hard pill.
But I also feel like for him that is an indicator that he does not trust what he can do with the roster that he has. Because he could just exceed expectations with the young guys, but he's looking like Jimmy.
Yeah.
Like, these guys are a little soft. In closing, if you haven't heard, Suge Knight's son has been on Instagram saying Tupac is still alive and living in Malaysia.
What?
And I'll be honest, he's got pictures of a dude who looks a lot like Tupac. Like, I mean, I see why you might be able to pull this off. He say he got Tupac over there with Beyonce. He say he got Tupac right there with 50 Cent. Like, I see where it is that he would be coming from on this. Do we have the video, by the way, of him saying he had to with Tupac? We had some Tupac video.
Multimedia.
Yeah, but see, that's the problem. That looked more like Rakim than it looked like the Tupac that he claims is still alive. And hey, man, let's ride out for a second and assume for a moment that Tupac is in fact still alive. Let us say that this is still true. What kind of insurance provider he got over there in Malaysia? Because as I recall, Tupac had to have a lung removed. And look, you can live with one lung, but it takes two to kick it.
Yeah, I don't know if the Malaysian health insurance is necessarily up to snuff on that. I will commend him, though. When you're trying to, like, prove that someone who's dead is alive, use super blurry photos so it's hard to tell where the Photoshop is.
Yeah,
I guess that could be a photo, even though it's, like, at 2 DPI.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you this, too. If Tupac could go over there and, like, live a normal life after everything that had happened to him, clearly they ain't worried about pre-existing conditions over there in Malaysia. Like, maybe all of us will need to go to Malaysia if it's like that.
Actually, Tupac, come to the Philippines, man. What are you doing? It's an invite from my people. In closing, today I've learned is a very special day. It is National Taco Day, and National Poetry Day, and National Vodka Day, and National Golf Lovers Day. All of which means that today is also the day that we can finally officially stop pretending that any of this is real. When did this start, Bo? When did we start to have a day for everything, including things that don't deserve days?
Small problem. You know what other kind of day falls under this heading? Mother's Day.
Ooh,
you know
no, don't do this. Don't do this
I'm
to
just
me.
telling you, all these days are this way. It's just an excuse for people to indulge in something. Allow them their indulgences. Like, who has a problem with National Taco Day? What's bad about National Taco Day?
I want the free tacos and all that, but tomorrow is National Body Language Day and National Get Funky Day.
Whoa.
What is that?
Well, my question about National Get Funky Day is that from musicians or is that from people with poor hygiene?
I hope it is the former, not the latter.
You know the people that try to tell you that deodorant causes cancer? Like, is that their day?
I just want a National Pablo Day. If there's a National Get Funky Day, make it. How about tomorrow also be National HighNoon Day?